Shalom. This is Ariel Ben Yashar down here in Lions Den Camp. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachak Wadash Ma'amath. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. Double honor to my elder as well, a hard one by Yashar down here in Lions Den Camp. A sincere thwada to the Akim, the Akwathim, and the children that are pushing the truth to believe with sincerity. Shalom, thwada. I'm going to go ahead and let's play.
African Americans because I worked in the black marketing department at Coca-Cola when we were selling Coke to our people. And the vice president came in and said, okay, we are now African Americans. We were like, alrighty, African. I heard this white woman was sitting next to me and she said to another white woman, they don't know who they are. Wow. That's what I said. And I'm going to take my wig off, and I'll be honest, I did not know what to say to her. I didn't know what to say to her.
But in a way, it's kind of true, though.
That's why I didn't know what to say. Yeah. But African Americans seems to be sticking now.
I just think we should just be human. How about that?
I remember when we...
So what that lady said was true, and what she said at the end was sad. She says African American is sticking now. And that's just as sad than us not knowing who we are. But watching that video, it made me think about Romans 9:26. It says, "And it shall come to pass that in a place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people," because we were told that we're not the Lord's children. We were told that we're not the Lord's people. We were told that we're African American, that we're colored, that we're Negroes. I think we're 3/5 of a human. You know, we were called everything but a child of the Lord. All right, it says, and it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there shall they be called the children of the living power. And that's happening right now. Our people are slowly but surely waking up. Esau and the rest of these heathens and 2/3 of our people are in allegiance to keep the elect, to try to keep the elect down, to try to keep the spirit of the Lord out, and try to keep the light from fleeing the darkness away. But ultimately, it can't stand. Let me give the next scripture. All right, this is 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9. It says, "But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation." We are a holy nation, and that word holy means set apart. So we're a nation that's set apart. Because the other lady also said, why can't we just be human? Because you have to differentiate humans. It's like, why don't you just put all your shirts together? Well, you have different types of shirts. You have collared shirts, you have t-shirts, you have, dress shirt. You don't put a button-down long sleeve shirt in with your graphic t-shirts. You hang that one up. You have to separate. You have to make a separation. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness into his marvelous light. The so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, who are the Israelites that the Bible speaks of, were being the 1/3 men, women, and children, and the elect are being called out of darkness into the marvelous light of Yahweh. Verse 10, it says, "Which in time past were not a people," and when we weren't, even though we called ourselves a people, at the same time we weren't, because we didn't know who we are. Just like the lady said, she didn't have anything to say to what the Edomite woman said, because there was nothing she could say, because she was correct. We weren't a people. We didn't know who we are. We didn't know who we were. So like it says, "But are now the people of God, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy." Now we have obtained mercy. We know the Lord's true name, Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shai. We do our best, to the best of our ability, to follow the law, statutes, commandments. We do our best to remain in the spirit of Yahweh Shai, meek, humble, and lowly. Live live out our bondage in this place to the best of our ability. You know, not not allowing our flesh to overcome the spirit. You know, doing our best to connect to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua to overcome our flesh ultimately. But just a quick spiritual hydration, and I pray the lesson was edifying. Shalom.